gaming, or some are very strong like us. We are posting about our work related stuff. All right. When I talk about your brand lacks of defined personality, is that you don't have a regular. When I look at your Facebook or your Instagram today, okay, if I look at let's say Cambodia, I would talk about Heng Anderson. All right, I know that she's 100% in Kangen because why? Her entire post is related to her brand. It can be mindset today, it can be health today. Because when I talk about define your personality, you have to think in your virtual world, what is your brand? All right, what are you trying to tell your audience today? Okay, if you are always posting about unrelated to your work, you're posting about politics. If today I were to go to a person's Facebook, I were to know him, and I add his Facebook, the first thing I see in his Facebook is all about politics, negative review, everything. I tell you, this is not the person that I will spend my time with. Because you know you have to understand one thing. Your subconscious mind, if you associate with negative people, you without your knowingly, it will go inside your mind. All right. The same thing as your Facebook profile. Once I get your Facebook or your Instagram and I just go through your posting, I can already define what type of person you are. Okay. So this is number 2. So you guys have to take this note down because at the end of this 7 top mistake, I'm not just going to be telling you what you did wrong. I'm going to be offering you a solution as well. Do you all want that? Please press 1. Okay, I need engagement, all right? I need more engagement. We have 200 people today. You want to know my secret, how I did it? How in 2 years' time, I generated 1 million sales turnover. All right, come on, I need engagement. And bear in mind, I just finished high school. I'm a head chef. All I know is cook. And how can I generate 1 million sales in 2 years? That's a solution and answer to it, where I'll be sharing you at the end of my presentation. Okay, take note. All right, number 3, you do not post regularly. When I mention post regularly is, I don't talk about every day. I talk about maybe in a week, you post 3 times or 4 times, it's very good. All right. When I say don't post regularly, some of you don't even post like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And this create a very, very, very bad impression. Because you know why? Even it is a proof that even the person himself that managing the page or managing the Facebook is not interested in it. You think your audience will want to engage with you more? All right. So keep in your mind that you don't have to post every single day. All right. Some of you will be asking me, what should I be posting? Okay. If you're in your related field, or you go jogging, or you have a nice meal, or you be chatting with your friend, you can take a picture, document the journey of your life in your Facebook. All right. And for your information, okay, a lot of people ask me, does posting all the time will create a negative impact on your Facebook profile? Okay, just think of it this way. Imagine during the 1990s, I call it the senior people, all right? The only way they can document their journey in their life is by writing a diary, all right? I don't know whether nowadays the diary, some of you still writing or not, but Facebook is actually your virtual diary. Can you imagine when you are 70 years old, you can look back on your Facebook, you know, where you document all your journey in 2020? You think it's in a great way also for you to look back, what have you done, right? So remember, like I said, post regularly. Just make it 4 times a week. It's very good. Okay. Number 4, you post content that doesn't create engagement, traffic, or likes. How many of you feel discouraged when you don't get likes on your post? Please press 3. Come on. Engagement. How many of you like it's like, wow, you take a knife, you step on your chest, you feel like, oh yo, what happened today? 10 likes also don't have. Oh, how am I supposed to post some more? You know? Come on, Presley. Like I said, we have to be truthful among each other, okay, so that you get to learn what you should be posting or what should you be changing differently in your post to get more engagement. Okay, number one. Hey, sorry, I think I pressed too fast. Okay, all right. Just for your information, instead of writing a status, you can actually post a pictures. Because why? Photo get 53% more likes. Okay, like I said, document your journey. Okay, document your journey. Photo get 53% more likes, and the number one is actually videos. All right, let's say you're going jogging today. You're going jogging. Take a video of yourself, you know, jogging, maybe 10 to 15 seconds of a video, sharing your thought of the day. You know, why are you doing this? Why are you up early, 5 o'clock in the morning, where everybody else is sleeping? You are jogging, all right? Share your thoughts of the day. Because once you share, a lot of people say that, oh, I share, got people see or not? I tell you, some of you that people don't give you the likes, all right? But they can see what you shared today, all right? Can you imagine you are posting 3 to 4 times in a week? People are seeing your post. Some of your friends that you are not engaging so long already, they can see your post, all right? Maybe 3 times, 4 times, after a month, 2 months, the second month, they will give you 1 like. Wow, this guy, excellent, consistent. Every single morning, I see his video. Every single day, I see his quote telling me, giving value to my life. I've been posting a quote that motivate to tell people not to work 9 to 5 job. It actually got me a list. When I say list, how does it work? I've been telling people that, you know, humans, we finish our high school, you know, we work so hard. We're not supposed to work 9 to 5 jobs, all right? We're supposed to be out here, you know, creating miracles and giving values to people's life. Out of nowhere, one of my friends texts me, hey, what you say is quite true. I'm actually working 9 to 5 job right now. You know, what are you doing? You know, you're like posting, you're traveling here and there. You know, it create engagement. Like I said, people don't give you the like, doesn't mean that they never see your video. They could wind up the phone and see your video, maybe 5 seconds, 6 seconds. It's good. At least you're present in their life. You're giving values. Always remember, give value first. Okay. Number 5, you want to be part of all social network. Okay. When I say you want to be part, it's actually the vice versa. What I mean is this, you don't want to be part of all social network. All right. Maybe you can pick top 2, Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. You know, you just manage these 3. Some people are, when I say that all, it means that some people, like, when they jump in, they want to be in all platforms. They want to be in TikTok. They want to be in China Weibo, you know, like all social media together. Because one of the bad things about this is you cannot create good value content. You want to be in WeChat moment, posting your stuff. By doing all these social network platform, you are not giving good content because you don't have so much time to manage all these social network. So what I want you to do is just pick maybe 2, you know, maybe 2 that you think that can get you the audience, that where your friends, your colleague, your families, your cousins are all in this network. Pick these 2, spend most of your time in these 2 social media, you know, document your journey, share your thoughts of the day. Just pick 2 good social network. When you are good in these 2, all right, then you move on slowly by slowly. You take step by step, move on to the other social network, all right? This is for you to create a focus on 2, so that you don't spread out so big that you are not creating good content value, okay? Number 6, all right, I think something wrong with my mouse. I'm sorry. I think my mouse is also very excited that I'm sharing today. Okay, sell results, okay? These two simple words, when you see I write this, and you think, oh yeah, sell result. Okay lah, maybe after I drink this water or after I'm engaging with in energy, what's my result? Actually, no. When I talk about sell results, why would I stumble upon this topic and emphasize on this topic for you today? Actually, I have a downline that just called me and tell me that she wanted to do on a on a social media, and how should she start first? All right, should she start DM, PM all her friends and sharing the links, telling them that she's in Magic, or maybe she's representing a network marketing that she's sharing all this link for you to learn more. And actually, it's no. When I say sell result, let's say today we are in a network marketing, can be in health, can be in travels, can be in mindset. Just remember, whatever that you are representing today, you must be the practitioner of it. If you are selling travel, make sure your post, you're talking about freedom, that you're traveling all around the world. If you're talking about health, make sure you are the living result of it. You have to think, how can I document my journey every single day and tell my audience that I'm the living result of what I'm representing? Okay? Why I say when document, because when you document your journey, okay, step 1, step 2, step 3, when you have the result of it, okay, people in your social media network, the circle, they will start noticing your result, okay? And therefore, that's where the leads start coming in, okay? That's where they'll start PM you, hey, you know, I've been following your Facebook for some time. I've been seeing your result. Wow, you know, wow, you look so young right now. What are you doing? All right, if you're representing travels, wow, I can see you in Milan, in Paris. You know, 1 second you're in Japan, second you're in USA. Wow, what work are you doing? You know, because result sells much better than you DM, you PM every single one of your clients, your customer. You tell them, oh, you know, I'm representing this company. Do you want to know more? Okay, I'll send you a link. This is a bad way to, you know, to make people back off. Instead, when you post, you document your journey in your Facebook profile, your Instagram, people go through, all right, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. They will start to create a curiosity in their mind. Hey, what is Jeffrey doing? You know, I've been working my ass off in the office. That this guy is traveling to Hanoi, to Ho Chi Minh, all around the world. What is he doing? I need to DM this guy. You know, I actually have a lot of this kind of Facebook messages. Even during the lockdown, some of my friends in Singapore got laid off. Even texted me, hey, I've been following your Facebook for quite some time. You are the living result of what you are representing. Please tell me more about what you're doing, all right? This is the journey that you want to take, all right? Instead of DM, sell the result, okay? All right, okay. Engaging with your audience and follower. How many times have you all post when someone leave a comment, you know, you PM them or you reply their message? This is when I call you engage with your audience. And do you all want a secret technique to gain loyal follower? If you all want, please press 2. This one I have to pay one. Some of the people to learn this secret have to pay. Okay, but I'm giving it to you today for free. Please press 1. I need to see an engagement today. Okay, engagement. Come on, one. Come on, engagement. Not enough engagement. I'm not going to share the secret to you today. The question is how to create loyalty followers and how to create raging followers that's going to follow whatever you post, that's going to support whatever you post. Press 1. Come on, guys. We have 220 people today. I need to see at least 100 people engaging with me. Only I will share with you. Okay? All right? Okay. Here's the secret. Write it down. Okay? Get engaged in Twitters, all right, or in Instagram. Okay? instead of spending the last 30 minutes of your sleeping time before you sleep, instead of going through Facebook, watching Netflix, Netflix can be all around the world, right? Instead of watching Netflix, take 30 minutes of your time, go to Twitters, all right? Give value to people, all right? Some of you are thinking, what is a virtual world? How can I give value to people? That's why I said I'm giving you the top secret today. Go to Twitter. There are people, posting about problems that they need solutions. All right. Some people need solutions to their problems. If you think that you have the solution to it, comment on their chat box, leave the link. All right. Where can they look for these solutions? All right. Start by giving values to them. All right. When you engage, these are what I call strangers. It's not your friends, strangers. Engage with them, give them solution, give them value. Then automatically 10 out of people that you help, 7 out of 8 will follow you back. Those, when I say value, loyalty followers, whatever you're going to share in the future, they're going to be 100% support you. Because why? Instead of you asking something from them, always remember in the social media world, it's the same concept, okay? Instead of always thinking, how can I always be on the receiving side? All right. Start thinking, how can you give value to people? All right. How can you give value to people so that people acknowledge you and re-follow you back in Instagram or in Twitter? Okay. And this is how you gain organic followers. Okay. Instead of, nowadays you can actually buy fake followers. All right. This is the way for you to get organic followers. Okay. All right. So I'm up to 7. All right. So I think a lot of you write down already. I'm going to tell you how to pre-plan your social media. Are you guys interested? All right. Press 1. Come on, press 1. Are you guys interested? Okay. All right. So what can what can you do? All right. A lot of you think that I don't know lah. I actually engaged with a lot of people that thought that social media is actually not a business. It's not a business platform for us to go through, which is very, very wrong. Because why? Social media is the best way for you to indirect market something to someone else or even to your friends. All right. I believe 200 people that are present here today, you have some people that you don't want to call them, but you still want them to involve in your business. Am I right? Press 2. Come on. Press 2. Okay. If you got their social media, all right, in Facebook and in Instagram, once you plan, all right, you got a plan, all right, okay, today I'm going to start my social media marketing. Okay. What am I going to position myself in the social media? Okay. How am I going to post my thing regularly? First week of the month, what should I be posting? Second week of the month, what should I be posting? You gotta pre-plan everything out. All right. Plan out everything starting from content to your image to the links to actually work on the business page or your media account. Sometimes people ask me, all right, ayo, I run out of things to post. Okay. Something that you post 2 months ago, you can refresh the content in timely manner and repost again. This way you can build your database, like I said, with organic followers. You can be your social media, or the second one, by giving values to people. All right. Social media, how it works is you start today, you don't like suddenly go viral, you get like 100,000 followers. No. Plan it properly. Maybe the first month you get 100 followers. Second month you get 200. But once your follower, every single day they're getting value from you. Every single day, oh, Jeffrey is giving me value. He's telling me, what should I do with my life? All right. Then they will start to tell people about your page, share your page to people. And that's how you gain organic followers. Okay. And always remember to engage better have constant engagement with your audience. All right, maybe send them a message. You know, after they like your page, become your follower. Send them a message. What they get back. What kind of value they get from you. So what kind of improvement can you be? And last but not least, choose the right platform in social media. Like I said, don't spread out too thin. All right. Some of you here, be thinking, oh, I want to go in social media. Or I want to be in every single platform. It does not work this way. All right. If you're in Facebook, just pick two: Facebook, Instagram. All right. I'm going to put 100% of my time in these two. All right. And I'm going to put yourself a goal. Okay. Give yourself a goal. In 2 months' time, I need to get at least 100 followers. All right. Give yourself a goal. And when I say give yourself a goal, this is the second slide, proposed outline, key discussion point. All right. You got to think, brand myself. Think about what is your story. All right. Like for me, I have a great story. I dropped out of a high school. Can you imagine a high school graduate can be a founder of a social media that generated 1 million sales in 2 years? Sometimes I wake up, I have to slap myself, wow, is this really, really happening? Right? Like I said, you need to have a story that brand yourself. And what is your mission and what is your vision? Must have your own personal brand. What are you representing in the social media world? And so far in the social media, what is your current online presence? I've already been in Instagram, in Twitter, in Facebook. Okay, write it down. All right, what do you want to achieve? Okay, and write down the core values, things you need to remember. You need to repost it every single month to remind your audience that this is what you are representing. Okay. Can also be maybe in the second month, you have a new voice. All right. The third month, maybe you can write it down as well. And time out, when is your social media rollout? All right. Because this is the best, like I said, blueprint. All right. For you, like I said, I have a solution for you. This is the best blueprint for you. All right. Take a picture of this. All right. Just follow right at the side there. What is your story? Everything have out. Then you will have a clear picture, because a lot of people think that social media, I just post this today, I post that today. You're wrong. You're definitely wrong. You need to have a planned out project. All right. So you have a clear goals. You does not sway from your goals. And this is how you can build a successful social media presence. Okay. And last but not least, whatever I've shared today, okay, if you all don't take action, you all just, left ear in, right ear out, then I tell you that nothing is going to happen to you. Okay. Like I said, the best way to predict your future is to create it. What I share with you today, all right, if you do 3-4 points out of it, I guarantee you will get results. All right. If you can do 7, complete the 7, what have I shared today, I tell you there's something's going to be happening to your social media presence. Okay. Remember, take action first instead of just writing down. Okay. All right. I'll pass the floor back to Gary. Thank you so much for your time, for you guys' time today. All right.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Let's all give Jeffrey Leong a big round of applause. Amazing. Guys, did y'all get value from his sharing? If you do, type a 1 at the chat button there so that we can see if you are getting good value from what he's sharing. Basically, personally, from my point of view, I've known Jeffrey long time already. To be honest, Jeffrey is actually my nephew. So I know Jeffrey from the time he is like my 8-year-old boy. Okay, but can you imagine, this actually it serves as a motivation and inspiration to you all, because the longest time that I know Jeffrey, he doesn't know anything about internet marketing initially. And then I still remember getting him on board in my business. Most of y'all are in Kangen. I saw his struggle with the traditional way of doing it and hitting the wall every single day, bleeding. He nearly cried and just left the game. But he decided to give internet marketing a try, and I think he has. Am I right to say, Jeffrey, you have never regretted that?
Because never regretted ever since I'm in.
the moment I saw him going into the cyber world, wow, he is a changed person, like Transformers, you know, Megatron and Optimus Prime, you know. He's like a changed person. Suddenly I seen him, you know, posting him with like 10 K8 sales in a day. Like at the peak, there was
Yes.
like 20 machine sales in a day. I was like, you know, some of us can't even get it in a month. He did it in a day. Everything online. So guys, whatever he shared, you guys better, I hope you took some notes just now, take screenshot. And if you want to know more, feel free to check him out on Facebook. His name is Jeffrey Leong. You can't miss his face, handsome looking, very boyish look, you know. So you can always chat with him. Okay, Jeffrey, there are two questions. I think I saw a few questions, but some of it just flew off so fast. But there's two main questions that I saw that will probably need your answer from it. Okay.
All right.
The first one is from India, Abhishek Srivastara. Okay, and he says, hi Jeff, should we share testimony of other people also on our social media? And obviously he's doing Kangen. What do you think?
Yes, because why? Third-party review is always better than you reviewing yourself. All right. Always remember, your audience sometimes they want to listen from what other people say. All right. What other people think about you. What other people think about the product that you are representing. So always remember, third-party review can be one of your best engagement with your audience. All right. I will answer that.
Thank you, Jeffrey. Yeah, third party is always very important. A lot of people always ask me, Gary, I've just started in my business or in Kangen, if you are in Kangen. He says, Gary, where do I get so many testimony? I just started. I always tell them third party stories, like what Jeffrey is telling you. So go. And then now today, not like how I started like 9 years ago, people don't have anything online. Now everything you can either go to Google or YouTube, you can find everything there. Okay. So second question, Jeffrey, is from, I believe it's also from India, Rajinder Arya. And he says, I'm posting every day something informative into my Facebook page. I'm getting engagement, but query regarding product, not much. As in he's not getting query on his product that he's selling. How can we increase the query and curiosity of the viewers?
All right. Okay. When you're posting product all the time, all right, there's actually a backfire. When I say backfire is people are viewing you as a machine seller. All right. As far as we all know that in Energic, we actually sell the business. All right. So when you do the posting, you don't have to be always about the machine 9.5, antioxidant, the alkalinity, microcluster. No, you don't do that. All right. When you post video, some can be a review of third party after they drink this water. All right. What do they feel? Okay. Secondly is you can review after you drink Kangen or after you join Kangen. Financially and health, what has happened to you? Because if you're always posting about the machine, people will always thought that you're only selling the machine. You have to always sell your own testimonial, your customer testimonial, or your team that had joined you. What have they changed differently from day one? Remember, like I said, document your journey. Your journey is the result that's going to sell.
Awesome. Thank you, Jeffrey.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll have another about 15 to 20 minutes of Q&A for final speakers for at the end of our session. So without further ado, let's move on to the next very awesome and dynamic speaker. So from Malaysia, we are going to go all the way west, up north a bit, all the way to beautiful Africa, South Africa. Yeah. I know there are a few people I saw from the comments there that are from South Africa. So guys, you have your countryman right here. Very good looking. I've spoke to him personally, met him a few months ago. Awesome and dynamic guy. So the next person that I'm going to introduce to you guys, who will be speaking on the title, How to Build Your Personal Brand to Increase Sales Online. Okay. He's none other than Marc Domancie. Only 23 years old. Wow. I mean, guys, think about it. Where were you guys, or what were you guys doing at 23 years old? So at 23 years old, he considered himself a Generation Z, born and raised in Cape Town, South Africa. He got awarded top 3 student in the whole of South Africa for computer studies. So guys, this is a Mark Zuckerberg, Steve Jobs, and Bill Gates put together all the way from South Africa. All right. And he studied computer science, specializing in software development. As usual, just like any other tech success story, he dropped out of college to start his own web design agency. And he has been doing online business for the last 5 years. He's currently the founder of Freedom Revolution web platform. If you want to know what's Freedom Revolution, you can either check with me later. I'll tell you how to get in. It's basically to bring people to the next level of being free, all right? And his biggest goal now is his massive transformative purpose, which is to transform humanity towards freedom. So guys, without further ado, all the way from South Africa, let's put our hands together to welcome Marc Domancie.
Wow, Gary, thank you so much. Just a quick audio check. My audio is good? Audio is good? Perfect. Welcome, 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 everyone. I'm just so excited for tonight. Good morning, good evening. Shout out to my special South Africans back home. Shout out to the Asian countries, India, Canada, Europe, Australia. I'm just so excited to share with you my presentation tonight. So tonight I'll be speaking about how to build your personal brand to increase sales online. So who right here has a personal brand that they're leveraging on social media that's attracting sales? If you do, drop a quick 1 in the comments. Okay. Okay, I see them coming through, Awesome, awesome. Okay, so tonight really, I just want you guys to really get a pen and paper. There's going to be lots of valuable information, lots of step-by-step, really make things simple to get to the action points. And I'm just here to serve you guys tonight, provide as much value, and yeah, ready to take it away. Let me just quickly screen share. You all can see my screen? Drop a 1 in the comments. Okay, awesome. So tonight we're going to discuss how to build your personal brand to increase sales. So for tonight's discussion points, we're going to be speaking about branding, content, and tools, and then really in each category, just deep diving into each section, and really laying out a plan for you to really get started, get implemented, to really launch your personal brand on social media. So starting with branding, how do we build a unique and personal brand? I would just like to share a quick quote from Jeffrey. In sales, it's not about who you know, but it's about who knows you. And this leads me to a very powerful sales principle of people do business with people they know, like, and trust. So the biggest question right here is, how do we get people to know us, like us, and trust us? The simple answer is an online personal brand. So what is a personal brand? Personal branding is the practice of people marketing themselves and their careers as brands. Personal branding is a marketing strategy focused on your most important product, which is you. Personal branding seeks to shape the way an individual is perceived by his or her audience, whoever that audience may be, and that typically includes seeking to brand oneself as an expert in a particular field. So when it comes to branding, we have corporate and we have personal. As you can see, McDonald's, Nike, Tesla, and then really when we transition into the personal brand, you see that they don't really have a logo. It's just themselves. It's their name. It's their personal brand. Gary Vaynerchuk, a very famous entrepreneur. Tony Robbins, Grant Cardone. So let's move on. So why should we invest in social media branding? It enhances our brand awareness. It drives website traffic. It can generate leads. It connects us with like-minded individuals. We can establish our page to position ourselves in the market. And at the end of the day, our social media brand is your digital version of oneself. So the foundation of any personal brand is really to discover ourselves. So if you really want to get a pen and paper to write down these questions, to answer it in your own time, because the first step in personal branding is to extract your skills. So what makes you stand out? What makes you compelling, and what is so interesting about you? What are your passions? What are your interests? What are your key strengths? What is your vision for your life, for yourself? What are your key values? What is so unique about you? And truly, what problems can you solve for people in the marketplace? So if you guys just want to jot down those questions quickly, I'll give you 1 second. Okay, moving on. So on the topic of discovering yourself, you truly need to discover who is your audience. In my case, I'm a very young person, 23 years young. My audience is the young generation Z, the millennials. My audience isn't really the older generation. I feel as if I can't attract them, but for myself, being a young generation Z, I can have influence within my own target audience, my own target market. So it's really important that you really start defining what your audience is, and later in the presentation, I'm going to explain the best ways to really craft content and design targeting those people. So who are these people? Where do they get their information from? What do they care about? Where are they living? And most importantly, what are the biggest pains and problems in their life that you can solve? So this brings me to the six-step brand guideline. This is a really short step-by-step outline I've laid out for you guys, for people that don't know how to start a personal brand, for people that want to refine their personal brand. I've really made things as simple as possible. So I would suggest taking down all the notes and all the slides information, because I really challenge you for, after this presentation, to take action, to launch your personal brand, and to really start marketing yourself as an expert in your field of work. So the 6 steps is discovering your purpose in life, branding your name, getting a nice color scheme, having a simple logo, selecting some key fonts and typography, and then summarizing it all up in your business pitch. So number 1 is your massive transformative purpose. This is a very exciting topic. I'll keep it short and brief, but basically an MTP is your purpose in life. It's something that should get you waking up in the morning. It should drive you forward. It should drive your team forward. And if you look on the right-hand side, every top exponential organization in the world, their tagline, their MTP, is truly an inspiring 3 to 5 word tagline that explains their business, their purpose, and really the solutions they're bringing to the world. So if I can read 1 or 2 quick, TED, ideas worth spreading. Google, organize the world's information. Quirky, make invention accessible, etc. So in my case, I have a business called Freedom Revolution, and our massive transformative purpose is to transform humanity towards freedom. Very short, very bite-sized, but really on such a scale to transform the world and to provide freedom for all. So just to quickly read, An MTP is a highly aspirational tagline for an individual or group, like a company, organization, or social movement. It's a huge and audacious purpose statement. There's a clear why behind the work being done, and it's something that unites and inspires action. So is there anyone in the group tonight that have a MTP or that have a tagline? I would love to hear it. If you could just type it in the comments, I would love to read those. Any MTPs? Massive transformative purposes. Okay, I see the chat coming through. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so step number 2, let's move on. Your name. When it comes to personal branding, generally speaking, the people keep it as their first name and second name. Keeping your original name usually works best, but just some key points here is to really make it future-proof, make it unique. It must be aligned with who you are. Research it if it's taken or not. Get feedback on the name and try saying it out loud. I know quite a few people in the industry, they kind of brand themselves as certain coaches, or for example, I could say myself as I could say Marc the Wealth Coach as like a Facebook page name, but in my case, I just have Marc Domancie as my name. So 90% of the time, a personal brand is around your own personal name and surname. So that I'm sure you all understand. Okay, step number 2 in the brand guideline. Let's move on to step number 3. So really the importance of color right here is to really set in stone that when they see a specific color, they're thinking of that person, they're thinking of you. And when you look at all the top brands in the world, like McDonald's, you think of yellow and red, you think of Nike, you think maybe of black and white and light green. Every key brand has a color scheme, and in a personal brand, when you're crafting content and really nice design work for your social media, it's highly important that you just stick to a color palette. So if you can take note here of these 3 websites, these are the best websites you can go to really select a color palette for yourself. Canva.com is really awesome. You can actually upload a picture and it will automatically create a palette around those colors in the picture. So generally speaking, for the guys, they like the blues, the greens, the reds. For the women, they like the purples, the pinks, the pastel colors. And it's also important to really have brand colors that can resonate with your target market. If I'm trying to attract young millennials who are male, ages 20 to 30, I don't think it's going to go well if my brand is bright pink and purple. So it's just important to really stick to a color palette and brand yourself. So those are some key resources. Okay, step number 4 is designing your logo. When it comes to personal branding, really, it's not about the logo. As you see, I've attached some of the world's top industry in entrepreneurship, speaking, mindset, personal development. Almost 90% of every personal branded logo is just a simple font. A simple font typeface, a nice design, a nice cursive font. So really in our case, if you're trying to brand yourself, I wouldn't go out to try and make a fancy logo to make it look all pretty and nice. Just keep it simple and really select a nice font. I think that's the key. So keep it simple, it must be scalable, keep it consistent, must be memorable, timeless, and appropriate. So those are some examples. You can take a screenshot of that. Okay. Everyone keeping up? I'm not going too fast. There's quite a lot to get through. Everyone's good? Okay. Okay, yeah, so on that point, really keep it simple, because simple is fashionable and timeless. All these entrepreneurs like Grant Cardone, Simon Sinek, Tony Robbins, Mel Robbins, all just a simple type font logo. So Don't spend a lot of time on your logos. Keep it simple. Pick a nice font and you're ready to rock. Step number 5 is on that topic of fonts. The importance of font is really when you're creating banners, if you're creating a motivational quote, if you're creating a banner design, you really want to keep your fonts as consistent as possible. And you can see there, I say, commit to 1 or 3 fonts only. Don't go over that amount. Create consistency and professionalism in your brand. Choose a font that represents your brand. And there's some of the top free resources to download free fonts. Defont.com, fontsquirrel.com, and fontspace. Generally speaking, you want to have a nice, unique headline title font. Then you want a very clean sans serif body font, and then kind of a third font for kind of anything crazy or anything to stand out to complement those two. Really, there's no wrong or right, so I would say just play around with it. Step 6, so now we're really going to conclude all of it. So from the initial discovery process, you're going to be targeting your key skills, your target market, what actions you can provide, your key products and services. So if you guys want to actually write this down, this business pitch, it's very, very inspiring, and you can obviously tailor it to your need. So generally speaking, I am a profession and I help X target audience to do through action, and I provide this service towards my mission and purpose in life. So yeah, take that down, get aligned on really what profession you're in, what target market you're really trying to go after, the service or product you're offering, and aligning it to your vision and purpose in life. And finally, to wrap all of those key aspects, really you're going to merge it into what's called a brand board. A brand board is essentially all the elements of your brand in one single canvas or picture. So these are actually some of my friends. From the left-hand side, you can see the financial passionate. Her page description is dropping daily value bombs about personal finance and business. Her target market is entrepreneurs and young professionals. And then, yeah, really just cleaning it all up, the nice elements. So whenever you're designing content, crafting digital assets, you have a brand guideline to refer back to. All right, so that wraps the first section up. How are we doing for time? Everyone is good? Everyone taking notes? Yeah, I'm going a bit fast. There's quite a lot to get through, so just take notes and I'll answer the questions towards the end. All right, moving on. So now we're talking about the big title of content. How do we create appealing, relevant content efficiently? So what should I be posting on social media? I think really this is the biggest question I get so many times. So I've really outlined it into different little sections and categories for yourself. Perhaps you could take a screenshot because there's quite a lot to write out, but some specific content ideas you can craft content around is getting personal. So that could be your passions, your hobbies. It could be sharing things about your pets, your family, really things about your bucket list. Then moving on to some unique photos that really aren't the norm. Perhaps a before and after, a screenshot, a friendly selfie, behind the scenes, a sneak peek about something. Then about promoting yourself, really creating some new content, perhaps repurposing old content. Let me just stop all the... Someone's drawing on the screen, one sec. Gary, do you know how to remove that?
I'm yet to learn, Mark. Maybe
I
you
think
need to
someone's
teach me.
drawing on the screen.
Yeah.
Good.
Guys,
Yeah.
guys, I appreciate if you all don't draw anything on the screen because it can be rather, yeah, confusing.
Yeah, so then going on to promoting yourself, really, this is a very valuable section. As a marketer, as a salesman, I wouldn't focus on this too much. Gary Vaynerchuk has a concept which goes by jab, 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 right hook. All the jabs mean that you should post content about your life, content that's inspiring. And then really the right hook is where you're promoting yourself, you're promoting your product, you're launching something, you're asking for a sale, you're really just promoting yourself, because in the online world, people don't like to be promoted the whole time, but it's very valuable to be out there about who you are, what you're selling, and what value you can provide. And then to uplifting content, people love motivational, inspiring things. So that's a very key category to focus on. Moving on. So what is the best time I should be posting online? Timing is everything in the online world. Post when the most amount of users online, and I would recommend 1 to 2 times per day. This is a screenshot from one of my Facebook pages that has around 5,000 likes. Facebook actually gives you this data. If you go into insights and posts, it will show you where your audience is from, and really the time in which they're all online the most. So from my personal experience and my personal page, my best timing is between 6 and 8 a.m. and 7 and 9 a.m. That's really when I get the most engagement. But obviously that's for a Facebook business page. Facebook doesn't provide those insights on your personal page. So if you're trying to find a way on your personal page, which is the best time to post, a simple trick is to actually look at the chat bar on the right-hand side and really review it in the morning, maybe lunchtime, at nighttime, take down the numbers, and to see what time the people are online and when it's the highest number. Because as soon as you post out that content and there's lots of people online, Facebook is going to show that on top of the newsfeed. So that's a valuable insight. Moving on. So how do we stay organized when we're posting so often, when we're trying to craft our content? The key term here is what's called a content planner or a content calendar. So you can create this in Google Calendar, a simple Excel spreadsheet, in Trello, Notion, or Evernote. What I personally have is like a list of copy and paste statuses, like in the motivational and inspiring category. And then I have a calendar around global hashtags. So like Independence Day hashtag, you could, on that specific day, you can create a post around Independence Day, congratulating all your friends in America for Independence Day, and really trying to craft content that's valuable when the time is right, because there's so many different world events, and Women's Day, Father's Day, there's World Health Day, there's Save the Earth Day. There's so many different types of hashtags you can actually search online, and if you're posting content around that, you can actually get a lot of engagement on those specific days. But the most important one here is the monthly content calendar. What this is basically is a 30-day game plan of every day, the key topics you're going to talk about, what content you're going to do. Are you going to go live? Are you going to share a quote? Are you going to share a video? So all of these things you can actually find online. If you actually just search content calendar, 30-day game plan or something, there's so many free ones available to download. So I highly recommend really structuring a content calendar, because the morning you wake up, you don't even have to think about what you're going to post. The specific day is going to tell you, okay, Mark, today share a testimonial about your business. Okay, Mark, share 3 fun facts about your life. And then with that topic, you're going to create content around that. Okay, moving on. So this brings me to the topic of, are you feeling overwhelmed with what to post? You really don't know what to post? This is where I want to introduce to you what's called the mirroring strategy. What this strategy is basically finding the top 2 or 3 people on social media who serve in the similar niche to you. So if you're in the health and wellness niche, go Google, go search the top entrepreneur in that niche. If you're in the wealth niche, go study the top in that niche and really study these people, because they're already doing things successfully. These people are outsourcing the top social media agencies to manage their profiles. So all we're going to basically do is basically what's called a mirror strategy. So in my case, let's just say Gary Vaynerchuk. We're going to write down his name, right? And then we're going to study him and how he uses the platform. What we're going to really do is conduct a detailed study of him and how frequently he posts, what quality he posts, what style, the copywriting, the bios in the links, how often is he trying to get sales, is he driving community replies, is he responding, really high level detail. But what this is going to do is create the perfect structure and game plan for you to create your own system that can mirror and magnify what they are doing. So you're basically going to stand on top of the shoulders of these giants. So how better do you get than that? I mean, Gary Vaynerchuk is so successful already. What you're going to do is duplicate and craft content around your specific niche and learn from the best, study the best. I think that's really important strategy to focus on. Okay, moving on. Yeah, so that wraps up content. And then I really just want to end off with some valuable tools and resources on what software I use, what platforms, and etc. So this brings me to the topic of tools, must-have tools and software for your brand. Number 1 is the amazing Canva. So who uses Canva here? Drop a 1 in the comments. Drop a 1 in the comments. I want to see. This is my most favorited software. I've been doing graphics design for the last 3 to 4 years in Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Photoshop, and really when I came across Canva, the simplicity, the speed, the pre-made templates, wow, I cannot recommend the software enough. If you guys go to canva.com, you can create a free account, and I would say leverage this platform daily. There's PowerPoints, there's videos, there's Facebook posts, there's logo designs, anything you need or any idea you want to design, Canva has it. If you're confused about really how to design and how to get started, I've dropped a link there for free tutorials, designschool.canva.com. That will show you all the step-by-step training videos and really how to use the software. So I highly recommend after this training call to go bookmark that website and to see what you can design and create. Next one is Adobe Lightroom. Adobe Lightroom is a photo editing app which pretty much all professional photographers use. The average person is not too familiar with this app, but I highly recommend you download it on your phone, and every photo you post online, try edit it, try download a preset. If you Google Adobe Lightroom mobile presets, there's so many to download for free. And as you can see in this picture, the girl, it's so underexposed, it's dull, it doesn't look attractive, but just with a click of a button, some tweaks to the picture, you can create really engaging, eye-catching pictures of yourself. So that's another one to save, Adobe Lightroom. Next up is later.com. This is an online platform to visually plan, schedule, analyze posts for Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, and Twitter. Really, when you're scheduling out 1 to 2 posts a day, it can get very chaotic to plan it, to plan the captions, the statuses, and in my opinion, I've found Later to do the best for me because it integrates both Facebook and Instagram on one platform, so you can schedule to both platforms simultaneously. Facebook itself does have a automated publishing tool, so I recommend taking a look at that. But yeah, that's another amazing tool I recommend. And then, yeah, this is the last slide. I have a short little bonus for you. So on the topic of personal branding, it's very important to have your own personal website. So after this call, I recommend you go to one of the following websites, Namecheap, GoDaddy, or SiteGround, and try to purchase your name and surname in a .com. Generally, it will cost only around $12, very cheap. And the importance of this is to really just secure your name, secure your brand, because when you start creating your website, your online identity, when people search you on Google, your website's going to be the first thing that pops up, your Instagram, your Facebook page. So take note of that. And if your name is not available in a .com, try and get creative. For example, it could be like, perhaps like GaryGann.com, it's taken. You could have it as thegarygann.com or GaryGannOfficial.com. So there's lots of tweaks within the name and branding itself if your name is taken. And then if you're looking to create a website, the simplest and easiest softwares I recommend is Wix and Squarespace. That's really basic, entry level, just to get a basic site up and going. But if you're really advanced in technology, you really know what you're doing, I highly recommend WordPress and ClickFunnels. And yeah, those platforms are amazing. I've been building websites in those platforms for the last 6 years. But for the average person, I recommend Wix or Squarespace. So yeah, that brings everything to an end. I think Bernard will be speaking on the next topic of funnels and automation and websites. Yeah, so thank you for watching. Let's create, grow, and share your message to the world.
Awesome, awesome, guys. Let's give Marc Domancie a big round of applause. Yeah, amazing, Marc. Fantastic, fantastic, great, awesome. You know, guys, while Marc was talking just now, I was actually putting some comments, and I actually wrote there. I said, you remember, guys, when we are all small children and going to school, what did your teacher say? You know, especially you are doing your exam, your test, no copying, right? Wrong. You cannot copy. You should not copy. You'll be penalty. You know what, guys? My advice for you today, be the best copycat in the world. You know, guys, let me tell you this. If you have been following my Facebook page and you are seeing so many of my things coming up over and over again, let me tell you, 70% of them is mine. The balance 30% is from somewhere else. All right, so seriously, you have Google, you have YouTube, you know, you want to know what time is the best to post, it's all there. You want to know what hashtags to use, it's all there. You want to know what type of catchy phrase that people have spent millions of dollars on copywriting, it's already there. Be a great copycat. Okay, guys, so that's a good takeaway today. So leverage, but be very consistent. Okay, like what Jeffrey has mentioned, do it as regular as you can. And what Marc has been talking about, your personal brand, have a very consistent personal branding, like your favorite color, your favorite fonts, and the way that you are talking, you know, don't one minute you talk about cars, next minute you talk about the nature, and then after that you talk about computer. So everybody is going to be confused, right? So be very consistent in your delivery of your message. All right, guys. So finally, okay, guys, if you are getting very good value up to this point of time, give me a 5. Press a 5 for me, okay? Give me a 5 so that I can see you guys. So because if you guys are not getting much value, then might as well I just call it a day, you know. Bernard, you don't need to talk anymore. Wow, I can see. Wow, can you see that? The 5 is like coming up like a F1 cup. All right, so anyway, somebody asked me personally text me, he says, Gary, I'm getting so much value and I love what you're doing every day. Guys, just a quick talk before I bring up Bernard. Mark talked to you just now about the MTP, right? Your massive transformational purpose. My massive transformational purpose is every morning when I wake up, I thank God and I ask God to give me the strength, courage, and wisdom to be a contributor to the world. That's all I'm doing. And that's exactly what I'm doing every single day. Everything that I'm doing is all about contributing to the world, okay, to add value to people. So if today, if some of y'all are having some good things that's coming out from here, I like to say, yes, although it looks like all of us are in this, but there's a force, there's a power that is going through us to provide all this to y'all. Okay, so last but not least, this man that I want to bring up, the third person, which is our final speaker, I want to bring up is, why am I so impressed is because most of y'all, when y'all look at a person that is internet marketer, online entrepreneur, what is the first thing that comes in your head? 20 or 30 years old below, you know, somebody wearing jeans, very, you know, hip and high, probably a Mohican haircut, you know. But the next person I'm going to bring up to you is amazing because he, I believe, is even more elder than me, and he belongs to like maybe near, I'm sure, Bernard, you are like the baby boomer or slowly reaching the baby boomer era. Yeah, but don't judge him for his age. What I personally witnessed is when I saw the results he's getting from the online platform in his leverage business, which we are all in Kangen, I am impressed. I took off my hat. I salute this guy because I was told that he made 60 over sales from people he has never ever met in his entire life, all through the online funnel. And because of that, Bernard is going to deliver this topic called the online marketing systems for your business. And this is not about theory. This is pure experience, that what he has done, his trial and error, he has already pushed away all the trial and error and giving you what works, okay? But before I call him up, let me just quickly introduce him. Bernard Huela, all right? Now, to you guys, my Filipino friends, he is a proud son of the Philippines, all right? Bernard Huela is from the Philippines. He is a work-at-home dad and internet marketing system automation, okay? The word is automation. Internet marketing system automation coach. Over the last 5 years, he has built a following of thousands of entrepreneurs. He discovered online marketing strategy, business automation, email marketing, and building sales funnel. So this is the right guy to talk to, seriously. Okay, and he was able to help many entrepreneurs and small business owners with skills and knowledge influence in internet marketing industry. Now today, this is his MTP. Today, his mission is to inspire and help aspiring entrepreneurs like you guys, which you are spending your time right here, right now. He wants to help inspire and help aspiring entrepreneurs who wants also to thrive in the internet world. And over the years, he has refined many systems that have helped hundreds of entrepreneurs monetize their passion, earn passive income online, and live the .com lifestyle. And without further ado, Guys, let's put our hands together and welcome the one and only Bernard Huela.
Hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening here in the Philippines. First of all, let's give a hand to Jeff and Mark for a very good presentation. Okay, so I'm so excited right now to share with you what I'm doing in online marketing with regards to our business. Okay, let me share my screen first with you. You saw my screen already? Hi, Gary. Gary.
Yeah, I see your screen loud and clear. Very nice.
So,
Good.
basically, I'm Bernard from the Philippines. I live here in Marikina City. I am a work-at-home dad. So I've been freed from the rat race since 15 years ago. So what I'm sharing with you today is my simple. I know you already, some of you already doing this, but then again, I would like to share uh, this little idea or uh, what I call is a marketing secret that I'm doing with regards to sales panels and automation for our Inagic business. Okay, so just comment one in the comment section if you would like to. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so are you all excited? Excited already? Okay. So first, I would like to share with you what we should do with regards to our online marketing. Okay, so most of us we do our post, we do our promotion or marketing in the social media. But then again, most of us doing it in a wrong manner. So what I'm sharing with you right now is what we should be posting on social media should be go through to the opt-in page. So this is the first page that should be upon clicking or checking your link on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn. It should be redirected to the what we call is the opt-in page. Opt-in page. Some have called this as an opt-in form or landing page, but then this is an opt-in page. This is not a normal page. Normally, some of us, or maybe all of us, including me, from long previous years, I've been doing it wrong, very wrong. Okay, so when I posted in Facebook, I already directed it to the sales page. But here I'm teaching you to create an opt-in page first. Then there you can collect their email, their numbers, their name, first name, email. It's very important. I'll explain it to you later. So after they put their email and their first name or maybe their numbers, they will be redirected to the thank you page. This is the system that I am doing. So I would like I'm sharing it with you. You can do this in a more advanced, but then this is the very basic uh, system that I'm doing with regards to my Kangen business. So after they opt-in, they gave you your here. You can also offer a freebies like some of them called it a lead magnet. So you offer a free book, free ebook, free video, free tutorial. So you offer something to them so that they can give you their email or their first name or contact number. And then right after that, after they click the button, they will be redirected to the thank you page. This is a thank you page. You can post a personal video here, thanking them for submitting their information, or maybe a welcome video. And then this is what we call the thank you page. After that, they will their by the way, their email, their information will be go to your database, their email campaign database, or even a messenger database. So after they put in their contact details, they will be redirected to thank you page, and then there is a button there that will link to your video, to your sales video. This is the video demo or the presentation of the compensation plan, whatever, and you can put some testimonials here, just like Mark discussed a while ago and Jeffrey. So there's a link there. If they click the link, it will be redirected to another page that I'm called what we call is the sales video page. Oh, it's a BSL. So in this page, they can see the demo, the testimonials, or the compensation plan, whatever. But what I'm doing is a separate the health and the business side is separate. So I'm doing two kinds of promotion and marketing. So after they watch the sales video, that's the time that uh, they will go through to the what we call is checkout page. Here, you will put the machine, the different product, different models and their prices, some testimonial maybe testimonial, and then the benefits and the features of the machine. Okay, and then when they click the purchase, it will be redirected to the website of your country, even in the inagic.com or in whatever country you are right now. So, I, by the way, this is we have a official marketing page or website that we can uh, subscribe the EWS or the Inagic Web System. Okay, so you can subscribe to Inagic Web System to to get this kind of online marketing system. Okay, so that's the basic strategy that I'm using through my posts in Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. It will be redirected first to the opt-in page, not to the sales video. This is the mistake of many of us. After you post on Facebook, on social media, uh, they are redirected immediately to the testimonial or to the sales video. So we must first get their email address, email and name and number, so that after a week, after a couple of days, after 1 year, after 10 years, you can always follow up with them. Okay, so later I will show you with what I'm doing with the regards to follow up. Okay, so you get it. Just comment one if you understand. If I'm talking so fast, I would like to hear your yeah. See. By the way, I would like to greet my team in the Philippines. They are here in the Zoom webinar. So hi there. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, by the way, this is all automated. Even I'm sleeping, this kind of system is working for me 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So this is fully automated, and some of them is we can do it semi-automated. So by the way, by this time when they click the checkout page on my actual page, it will pop up my contact number, and then I will arrange with them, talk to them, chat with them to meet or in the office or maybe uh, uh, to discuss the payment option. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, this is my simple lead capture pages. Okay, so I have two. Uh, One is on the health side, and the second is on the wealth side or the business side. So this is the actual uh, capture page that I'm promoting, I'm using on my Kangen business. Okay, so here I screenshot the first, but this is a very long page. You can see the demo of Aldrin Vicente. Then when they click this button, that's it will open the opt-in page. Okay, the opt-in page. Okay. Also with this, with the business side, I have a video there that explains the opportunity, the lifestyle that they can get when uh, uh, they want to be part of the Enagic business or Enagic lifestyle business. Okay, so that's the two. Uh, after they put their email, their number, their name, they will be redirected to my sales page. This is the sales page. Okay, so I have again a video there, video 1 regarding the water, video 2 regarding the it's a testimonial, video 3 regarding the demo, and video 4 regarding the compensation plan, video 5. This is 7 videos included in this my sales page. Okay, so after they opt in here in the health or even in this wealth page of mine, they will be redirected to my sales page. So after I get their contact details. Okay, so this is the usual flow of my marketing system or automation panel. Okay, so let's move on. So after they click, they watch the presentation, the testimonies on the sales page, they will be redirected now to the checkout page. There they will be greeted by this kind of page. Congratulations on deciding to invest in True Health. I have enumerated the Kangen machine here, the different types of machine, and some testimonials also. I showed here on this checkout page. And then when they click the button here, it will pop up my contact number, my email address, so they can contact me directly. Okay, so let's move on to the email campaigns. This is my email campaigns follow-up. So after they opt-in on my opt-in page, they will immediately receive this ebook, this gift. So immediately they will receive the ebook that I will be sending to them. Okay, so immediately, even in the wealth follow-ups, immediately they will receive this email. Okay, so even if they are after 1 year, 2 months, 3 months, 1 week, 2 days, okay, I can still follow up with them, or even a longer time, I can always follow up with them. And the content of this email will always redirected to the sales video or to the checkout page. So that's the way I'm using to follow up my leads. Okay, my leads on the health and the wealth side of our Enagic business. Okay. So after they check out, okay. By the way, this is the button that I'm saying. Okay, if they click this button, it will pop up my contact number and my email address, and then there's also an offer. So this is a more another strategy. So why you should purchase your machine under Bernard's sponsorship. So I give them 5 bonuses. Okay, so the first bonus is I give them the automated online sales planners and training portal, the pre-installation, blah blah blah, and so on and so on. Okay, so this is the another offer that you can do to your prospects so that they can buy from you. Okay, so some of the pictures of my are you getting value? Getting from my presentation? Please type in 10. Okay, I saw so many 10 on the comment section. Okay, so yeah. Okay, let's move on. This is some of the actual clients that I never met. I never know them. Okay, so they just called me, and they when they called me, they are already ready to purchase their machine. So I just ask them what mode of payment they want. Okay, if they want me to pick up in the office, and I will install it in their homes. So that's basically, it's a 90% done deal when someone called me about Inagic or Kangen water or Kangen machine. So these people are all uh, these are the people who I do not know them personally, but then they called me and they buy from me because they receive a series of follow-ups in my emails, and they get so much information on about Inagic and about Kangen water. Okay. Also this one. Okay. By the way, this is Maluk Kegels from USA. So she is now a 4A, and I only got her, but then she produced many machine on her network and her on the US side on the Florida. Okay, this is JC Allen. I I I zero. I did not met this girl. She just purchased in the office in the office in the BGC. I just asked the staff. I just called. I was just informed by the staff that a lady wants to purchase a machine, and I am the sponsor. So do you want that to happen to you? Type in number 5 in the comment section. Do you want that to happen to you? Even you have no knowledge, you are on the vacation, you are busy, you are sleeping. Someone called you from the Inagic staff that someone purchased a machine and you are the sponsor. This is the real story. Okay? And many more. This lady is a Lin Oi, is a Chinese. She called me and asked me to how can I install the machine under his sink. So I chatted with him, and then we go to the office, and then she purchased cash and he even extended her warranty up to 10 years. So they buy additional warranty. So this is all very good clients. Also, this is Ding Bernardo, one of the meat shop here in the Philippines. He called me, and he told me to have a demo in their home. So I told him I'm not I did not do a demo, but I will demo to him when he purchased a machine already in his home. So that's how I conducted my Kangen business. Okay? So I hope you got values from my presentation. Okay, move on. Let's move on. So all of this I've done in automated. This is an automated online marketing system. Okay, I do it all in automation. So started from your post in your Facebook, on your Twitter, Instagram, redirected to your opt-in page, and then after they put their info, they will be redirected to a thank you page. You can shoot a 5 to 10 seconds video thanking him or welcoming him or them, and then you put in your video that to click the link below, the button below, so that they can watch the presentation, the Kangen demo, the business plan, the compensation plan, the testimonials. And then when they click the buy button, they will be redirected to you can link this to your country's Inagic web store. Okay, So, but then for me, when they click the purchase button, it will pop up my picture and my contact numbers. That's how I do it. Okay, so again, I'm Bernard Huela. I'm helping you succeed online. That's all, Gary.
Awesome. Let's give Bernard another big round of applause, guys. If you are getting value,
Yeah, it's a very
let's
short.
give Bernard a big round of applause. I'm learning so much, man. Wow, amazing. You know, while I was listening to Bernard, I just want to share with you guys a story about this thing on internet marketing. You know, whether you like it or not, internet marketing is like you are going into another planet. Let's call the planet is a planet Facebook. You know, it's just like you are inside a planet. So my question to you is, these people who are inside this planet, do they know you? Are they seeing you enough? Okay, two things I want to share, because we are at 9:45. There are still 200 people. Wow, give you guys big round of applause. You guys are amazing from all over the world. You are still here. After coming to 2 hours, you are still there. I'm sure you are getting value. If you are getting value, just give me a 3. Press 3 for me so that I know that you are still there. You're not just putting your screensaver there. Wow, I see so many 3. Okay, I just want to tell you all two things, okay, about this power of the internet, that you better be ready for it and just go and do it. Now, first and foremost, I still remember Jeffrey talked about the like. How many of y'all are bothered about the like? You know, oh, people don't like, oh, Gary, when he posts something that's like a few thousand views, I post something like probably 20 view, 30 view. Now, listen carefully. Doesn't mean that people don't like your post. Doesn't mean people don't respond to your post. Means they are not looking at it. Okay, I have got at least 4 sales in the last 5 years that I've done internet marketing. 4 sales, which led to more sales from that. Okay, but 4 immediate sales that came to me. From one of them is virtually from my childhood friend that we have not kept in touch for easily 30 over years. And out of the blue, one day he just messaged me on Messenger, and he says, Gary, I've been seeing you talk about this Kangen. I think my dad just was diagnosed with cancer. Can you come and see? I want to install it. And from him, I've got so many sales after that. And he never liked, remember guys, he never liked a single post that I posted online. And he became my customer. What does it tell you? It tells you you have to do the action. Now, if you do something and you don't get likes, it's still 50% chance people will still respond to you one day. But if you don't do anything at all, it's 0. Okay, I understand that. It's all mathematics. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, what Bernard tells you about that story just now about, you know, and I'm so impressed with Bernard, because sometimes he will just call me, because Bernard is in my team from the Philippines, and he will just call me and says, Gary, do you know I got now a builder in US? I was like, what? Builder in US? I mean, it's unheard of many years ago if you don't have the internet. And there lies, I want to tell you this story. It's a true story, and you may think it's a joke, but don't let this happen to you guys. Listen, one day I went to a friend's house of mine, and he told me this story that he bought his machine from an online seller, and he stays in Malaysia, in one part of Malaysia called Kuantan. That is like 3 hours drive from KL. He bought his machine online from somebody in US, I think. And then a flood came. You know the flood, right? The flood came, and all the houses along that stretch, all was flooded right up to like 6 feet of flooding. And all of them have to go out of their house, vacate, take all their things out, right? You know what happened? 3 doors away from him is another Kangen distributor. That Kangen distributor didn't sell to him. Instead, he bought it from the internet from somebody from US. Hey, what does this tell you guys? Somebody from the US may just buy from you instead of buying from his own neighbor. This, my friend, is the power of the internet. Now, I have two advice for y'all. Okay, I have two advice. This from my heart. It is purely from my heart. It is, I'm not representing anybody. It's from my heart. I just want to share with y'all. Two advice. Number one, it is a must to be online. There's no excuse. I don't want to hear that you are not going to do it. Okay, it is a must because this is where everybody is right now. It's virtually like you are selling in a new planet. So you are not going to go to that planet, too bad, okay? But it's a must. Second thing is, now, I personally feel as a person with no internet background until today, although I may look like, you know, a bit techie, you know, with very high-tech gadgets and all that, sometimes on Facebook. But seriously, guys, when you talk about online funnels and personal branding, online funnels that Bernard talks about, personal branding that Marc talks about, and all the consistency in boosting and what Jeffrey is getting online, I am nowhere near there. Now, let me give you just one concept. I hope this concept works for you. It's your blessing today. I promote this idea called, if you want to write this down, you can write this down. I promote this idea called pay 20 to get 50. Now, I understand that there are a lot of courses that you can learn on internet marketing. But what is our biggest challenge, my friend, today is this four-letter word called T-I-M-E, time. A lot of us don't have the time, don't have the resources, and like for me, I cannot waste any more time to learn the thing, trial and error. I mean, I'm not here to say that it's no good to learn. Go and learn whatever you want, but if you can, pay somebody to do it. Seriously, pay somebody to do it. That's exactly what I'm doing. But when I say pay, you don't need to spend like millions or hundreds of thousands or even thousands. Sometimes pay somebody who has certain knowledge do it. I've got this experience, and I'm telling you, the reason why I suggest this is because sometimes I got a lot of feedback. I'm not sure about you guys, but I've got a lot of feedback, especially from my baby boomer friends. They tell me this, they say, Gary, do you know that before I attend the class, I'm still okay. After attending the class, I'm more confused than before. Have any one of you all got that kind of, you know what we call as the overload kind of sensation? Like you feel, wow, gosh, there's so much, you're so overwhelmed. Now, if you have that kind of same experience, maybe you just press a 2 for me. Just press a 2 so that I know that, you know, I'm talking to the same crowd. Okay, just give me a 2 if you have ever had that experience, like you have gone for this. You know, that day I was with Jeffrey and a few of my other leaders from Australia. We went for a 5 days, let me tell you, a 5 days internet course. After that 5 days, I nearly forgotten what's my own name. Can you imagine that? So, okay, seriously, you can learn, okay? Trust me, you can learn as much as you want. If you like to learn it. But yes, the best, my friend, the best is to get somebody who has done it, have result, handhold that person, pay that person whatever it is. If you feel that it's due to me, it's always good. Pay 20, get 50. Pay that person, let an expert to do it for you. So I'm very blessed because today, what I do is every single day, all I do is I'm just talking to these people. They tell me, okay, Gary, today I want you to do 2 videos and I want you to talk. So they virtually mapped out the whole roadmap for me. This is what I need to do. This is what I need to get. This is what are the things I need to improve. Everything. So it's just like, can you imagine you are a tennis player? So you can't be playing blindly, right? So you have a coach that is looking from a bird's eye view and see what you're doing wrong, what you need to do better, how can you improve, all right? So that is my personal advice to you all. If you think that has value to you, I hope try to do it because it will really bring a lot of value to your internet journey. But again, whether you are going to learn this stuff, practice it yourself, and get somebody to do it, and my final advice to you is you must do it. You must be on the internet. There's no excuse.
Yes.
Just go and do it. Yes.
Age
All right.
doesn't matter.
Yes. So anyway, thank you so much. Let's give all our 3 speakers once again a big round of applause. They have really, you know, they have spent so many days. 4 of us have been spending so many days just to perfect the contents to make sure that it runs smoothly and it gives you the full value that you need to get into the internet journey. All right. So thank you once again to Jeffrey. Thank you once again to Bernard. Thank you once again to Mark for all your valuable sharing. So guys, we have come to the end of our session, but before I end today's session, let me give you an announcement for our next session next Thursday. Do y'all want to hear? If y'all want to hear, just give me a 2. Just give me a 2. I'm going to bring up another amazing speaker. If y'all are in the Kangen world and y'all are old enough, old enough in Kangen age, okay? If y'all are old enough, okay, to remember this person in the Kangen world, you want to pay attention and you want to drag not just Kangen people, but you want to drag non-Kangen people, people who are on the fence sitters that thinks, whether is this Kangen water a real thing or is it a hoax or is it, you know, some hocus pocus thing, you know? You want to drag these people in because I'm going to invite this speaker to talk to you. He has never spoken to any Asian crowd. First time, my friend, live brought to you by none other than Gary Gunn. Okay, so let me bring out that slide. Let me just show you. Okay. I'm very sure most of you have seen some of his videos that he take the lighter and burn the water. He's one of those people that shows you how come the hydrogen actually pop, 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 that kind of thing. Okay. And let me show you who is this speaker. All right. Let me do a screen share. Here, a share screen. All right, guys. So you don't want to miss this session. None other than Dr. Michael Donaldson. Those of y'all who are old enough, Kangen age, that knows this doctor, Dr. Michael Donaldson, who talks. You know, the one that he talks about the PIR. He gave a rating. There was some rating on the hydrogen potential. Yeah. So those of you who are old enough in Kangen to know Dr. Michael, can you give me a 2? Can you press a 2 for me so that I know you are in the same era as I am? All right. So next Thursday at the same time, the Zoom ID is the same. Password is Kangen. I'll be featuring none other than Dr. Michael Donaldson, and he will be sharing on the science behind Kangen water, what makes Kangen water so special, and he will be debunking why is Kangen so different compared to all the other different water ionizers. He has a lot of proof to show. His own daughter is a very good testimony. So you want to bring all your people to hop on to this Zoom call. All right, guys. So once again, thank you, everybody. Yeah, I can see all your 2 thumbs up. So excited. Yeah, I'm also excited myself. You know what? He's in Atlanta. And that's why I'm trying to say I'm so blessed. Because he's in Atlanta. 8 p.m. Malaysia time is 8 a.m. his time. Initially, I wanted to get Bob Gridelli. But Bob Gridelli tells me at 8 p.m. Malaysia time is 5:30 a.m. So he says he can't wake up that early. So never mind. Anyway, I managed to get Mark. Not Mark. I'm thinking of you so much, Mark. I'm getting Dr. Michael Donaldson. Okay, guys. So once again, thank you for spending this lovely evening with us. Thank you to all our speakers. I hope today's session given you value, not just learning today's session. My greatest aspiration is that at least if you can just take 10% of each of those speakers and put it into practice, remember consistency is the key. Do it every single day. I believe that definitely you will see a difference. You will see a change. Okay, last but not least, if you like today's session and you get a lot of value, I hope you all can come and follow us, follow in our Kangen Power Team International Facebook page, or go to subscribe our YouTube channel, Gary Gunn at 368, Gary Gunn 368. We have a lot of videos there, both related to Kangen as well as life, leadership, and law of attraction. So do subscribe to our video there. And of course, if you like today's session, please give us some very, very good comments. At the end of today's session, we'll be posting some of the snapshots that I've taken. Okay, let's all do a thumbs up like this. Then I take a snapshot. Then I'll put you all on our Facebook page. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yay! All right. Yeah. Okay. Amazing. So thank you once again. I see you all next Thursday. As usual, I wish you all the very best. Good health, abundance of happiness, and as usual, let's be the miracle the world is waiting for. Bye. Okay, let's unmute everybody. Let me unmute everybody, okay? Let me unmute everybody.
Shout out to Upline Ray.
Oh, what is it?
Upline Bayani.
Oh,
Upline
okay,
Ray.
yeah. Okay. Okay,
Ray
guys. Okay, guys, you can just unmute yourself. You can unmute yourself, guys.
Thank you,
Hi.
Daddy.
Hi.
Thank you.
Wow, I love that.
you,
I
Jamie.
love that.
Bye.
You're awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeffrey.
Thank you, Jeffrey.
Bye.
Selamat
Bless
Bernard.
everyone.
Huela from
Thank you, guys.
Philippines.
Bye.
Thank you. Bless.
Selamat, Gary Gunn.
Bye, everybody.
Kasih.
Thank you to all the speakers.
You are amazing,
Wow,
Gary.
Gary, thank you.
Doing such a
Thank you very
wonderful work.
much.
Hey,
Goodbye.